Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We got a fantastic show lined up for you today. So good to see everybody. And let me say this. Shout out to Marvin Harrison Jr. getting a ton of folks in the club last night. It was so good to see all of you. What an insane game. Shout out to the Arizona Cardinals. And now we have a real question to ask. Are the Cardinals better with Jacoby Brissett than Kyler Murray? I don't know. We're going to find out, though. Good to see everybody. TJ also hit on that Edmonton Oilers 1+ power play goal, -110. Attaboy. Tej, well done. Freddie Bear, what's up, baby? How we doing, man? So good to see you, buddy. Big Tony in the club. I see you, big dog. I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, Brian said Jacoby's better right now. He's playing good, man. He's playing good. All right, so let's jump into it here. Yeah, and Jinxie. Dude, you're the one that said that. Called it. Nailed it. Absolutely. Jinxie been smoking fools. Oh, I love it. Jinxie. Well done. All right, so let's jump into yesterday. So here's how we did. Dak threw a pick. Jokic, he hit a bunch of threes last night. Cowboys obviously lose. Jacoby Brissett, no pick. And Brad, well done to Brad. Lechia Gdansk and Radomayak. I probably butchered those names, but there we go. All right, so well done, Bradley. Man, all right. Okay, but that's why we're here today. Knock it out. All right. College basketball, where are you going? Texas +9.5. Duke -9.5. Over 152.5 or under 152.5. Poll is in the chat. Vote now. We'll update as we always do at the end of the show. Scotty, too hottie, my boy, said hi, AB. Hi, Scott. Good to see you, bro. Matty Ice, college basketball on the Discord. NBA on the way as soon as I stop bleeding. Just cut the shit. Well, Ice, I hope you're all right, bro. I hope you're all right, man. And we look forward to those pics in the Discord. If you want to be a part of that, come join the Discord right there. It's completely free. It's the best Discord in the game. All right, now we'll be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern. Let me find Tuesday. There's Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern. And we'll be live tonight for the crew exclusive at 8 p.m. Eastern. So we have 2 more shows today. 3 p.m. Eastern, we're going to break down even more of college football, college basketball, the NBA. Also, we're going to walk through week 11 of college football. So do not miss today, 3 p.m. Eastern. And then tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. For the crew exclusive. So if you want to be a part of that, come join the crew. You can find it in the show description right there or in YouTube right there. $5 a month. I'll make you the 5 back. Don't worry about that. All right, let's jump into it now. I know, Tony, week 11 in college football, it's crazy, right? I swear college football season goes by faster than anything else. It's so strange, man. Dude, it's wild. Matty Eyes, attaboy. Proud of you, buddy. All right, so let's jump into it. Let's jump into the picks. All right. So we've got 5 today. Now, let me say this. Anybody that's been here for a while, you know the deal. Okay? And the deal is this. Baseball's done. We just finished a full season. And it takes a minute to kind of adjust, get yourself ready for new sports, right? And college basketball really started last night, and it's continuing today. So what I'm getting at is this, is that the way that we're going to go about it and dominate every sport that we always do is this, is we're going to brute force it. And if you are not familiar with college basketball, welcome in. It's a brand new season for everybody. We all get to learn together, okay? And what do I mean by learn? Learning these teams, learning these players, all right? We could go off rankings and what ESPN writes and all that. Great. But the only way to truly understand these teams is to just get in the muck right there with it and start. It's a little bit of a slow start for every season that we do, and we've done a ton of them. Anybody that's been around here for years, we've gone through every season, every sport, you name it, right? But the whole point of it at the beginning is we got to do some work, and we got to start to understand these teams. So that's what we're going to do, and we're just going to go at it as we always do, brute force, head on, meeting it, and understanding it and dominating it. Duke minus 9.5 tonight. All right. I'm going to take the shot. I think Duke's for real. Now, that's the most cliche. Duke's always for real. But I'm going to find out tonight. I'm going to pay to see it. Give me Duke minus 9.5. All right. Lindenwood, Kentucky. Okay. What do we do with these early college basketball games that are clearly mercy killings? Kentucky's paying Lindenwood healthy amount of money, and they come into Lexington. Now, I'm going to take the under because here's the thing. And you guys tell me if I'm wrong. 153.5. Kentucky could win 100-53, and we still hit the under. Yeah, Z King. I mean Nichols, my bad. I was looking at Lindenwood on the wrong one. Yeah. Anyways, I want the Kentucky. Apologies. Let me fix that. I want the Kentucky. Yeah, we're learning together, right? Yeah, I want the Kentucky game. I want it under 153.5. Now, Kansas State minus 15.5. What do we do? What do we do at Kansas State? This one's tough. We're gambling here. We're going to talk more about it in a second. But I want Kansas State minus 15.5. All right. Matty Boy. CZR minus 154.5 on Lindenwood, UK. Beautiful work, my boy. All right. I want Steph Curry. And I want Alex Caruso. I want Steph tonight over 4.5 threes. He's been shooting them. He just hasn't been hitting them. But I think that we're going to get the volume. And then Alex Caruso, again, look, we only need him for over 1.5 threes. It is what it is. But I like rolling with Caruso. Yeah, Justin said the book of the day. Thank you, Matty Boy. Emilio, what's up, baby? I've been colder than the curb, but I'm twice as hard to crack. Let's get it. Damn right. Hey, sometimes in sports betting, look, let me tell you, man, and I'm serious. When these new seasons come, man, it's tough. You got to just brute force, learn it, understand it. You're going to hit some bets. You're going to miss some bets, right? But it's all about just diving in, learning as much as you can, right? And starting small. And I'll show you what we mean. And these picks are kind of about that, is that start small. You got a lot of teams in college basketball, a lot of them, and a lot of players and a lot to learn, right? And I say that as myself at the very front of the line to learn. So, yeah, it is what it is, but don't kick yourself right now. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. All right. So, let's jump into it here. Now, yeah, sorry. I meant Nicholls State, not Lindenwood. I'll adjust that there. I was looking at the Texas Tech Lindenwood game, and I wrote that. Yeah, Zach, 100%. So, yeah, I want Nicholls, Kentucky, under 153.5. So these are the 4 ranked games that we have. And apologies again, I meant Nicholls State. Okay, so Evansville, Purdue. Purdue's a 33.5-point favorite. Kentucky, a 30.5-point favorite over Nicholls. Texas Tech, a 34.5-point favorite. And then Duke, a 9.5-point favorite, right? So I mean, yeah, Justin, that Purdue game is an under 2. Yeah, so again, and I know that these numbers are impossible to read, right? But, I mean, what do we do with these big spreads? And I'll put this up here again. I know it's a little tough to read, but I mean, I almost feel like these big spreads that we can only play the total. I mean, 33.5. Those are just big numbers, man. So, like, what do you think? Like, what are you guys on? College. I mean, I ask you straight up, right? We're all kind of learning this together. So, yeah, I think with these, kind of blowout games, Evansville, Purdue, over under 150.5. Nicholls State, Kentucky, 153.5. Lindenwood, Texas Tech, 148.5. Then Texas and Duke, 152.5. What do you feel about that Texas and Duke game? 152.5 over under. I mean, that's what, 77, 75? Early season college basketball games generally have a ton of scoring. Not a lot of defense being played. But, well, and here's the hard part. You don't really have college props. I know some states do, some don't. But, again, if you do have college props, and I don't know the players to attack tonight in regards to this, but don't overthink it. It's going to look the same way that the NBA does. You're going to get a ton of shots, and you're going to get a ton of missed shots on all sides. You're also going to get these teams, Purdue, Kentucky, Evansville, and Nicholls are going to get in foul trouble. I mean, that's just how these games go. You're going to – Purdue and Kentucky are going to just live at the free throw line. Justin, I like Purdue team total over first half at home. Was a money printer last year. All right, so you bring a great point, okay? And let me say this, and I say it as exactly, Justin, what you just did, and that's how we all learn it together. Is that we're just going to jump into the league of college basketball, NBA as well, and it could be NHL, it could be any of these, new sports that are going on. But that's really the only way to do it. All right, is to just jump your butt into the pool and start swimming. Now, be easy. All right, books 1,000,000% bank on at the beginning of the year. That's where they're going to make a bunch of money. They bank on it because we don't know. I mean, really, nobody does, right? So be careful, be easy. And what I like to do, and again, let me throw the picks back up here and we'll walk through more. But I like to start small, man. I like to just kind of get my feet under me, and then we go. So Duke minus 9.5. Again, Lindenwood, that's supposed to be Nicholls, Kentucky under 153.5. I'll get that changed. Kansas State minus 15.5. Steph Curry over 4.5 threes, and Alex Caruso over 1.5 threes at plus 130. All right. Let's see. Give me 1 second here. Let me jump to the chat. Big Whale. Good morning, crew. Do small things for great love. I love that you say that. Pop's in surgery now. Prayers appreciated. My man, praying for you and your father, your whole family, brother. Right there behind you. We're all with you, man. All with you. Okay? Keep us updated. And I know that it's stressful too. So not a whole lot we can do for that, but you got a whole big family behind you, big boy. Love you, man. Prayers and thoughts up, Father Wales. Dad, keep us updated, big fella. I'm going to come out on the right side of this. Absolutely, man. And that super sticker would go right to Justin, or right to, our man. Look, dude. Well, right there with you, buddy. Right there with you. Okay. Yeah. Best crew in the game for sure. And that's you guys, 100%. All right. So keep us updated, bro. All right. Now, let's jump into the NBA here, too. Because, again, and let me say, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. This, you guys have been here. When we start a new season, we're going to learn it because we're going to dominate it. But in the beginning, I mean, it's baby pool, right? It's like we're all getting to do this together and saying, okay, they are who we thought they were. Oh, they're not who we thought they were. So anyways, be easy on yourself, learn, adjust, and keep your bets small, at least in the beginning, unless you got that look. And if you do, then drop it in for all of us because we'll definitely ride it. But yeah, 100%. All right, so let's jump into the NBA here, and this is what we got. So I believe we have 6 games today. Bucks and the Raptors. Raptors a 4.5-point favorite. Total 235.5. That is a healthy total. Magic and the Hawks. Magic 3.5-point favorite. Total 228.5. 76ers and the Bulls. Bulls on absolute fire right now. Look at them. And the 76ers playing good too. 5-1, 3-0 on the road. Bulls a 1.5-point favorite. Total of 240.5. Very healthy total there. Hornets and the Pelicans. Pelicans 3.5-point favorite. Total 237.5. Suns and the Warriors. Warriors a 10.5-point favorite. Total 233.5. And then finally, Thunder and the Clippers. Thunder are 6.5-point favorites. Total of 221.5. So again, if I am speaking elementary and it's going below your head, right? Like you're like, Alan, we got it. All right. This is very elementary stuff. Well, that's how we learn, baby. So let us catch up to you. But what do we take away from here? Magic 3-4, Hawks 3-4, 76ers, man, playing good ball right now. Bulls playing absolute smoking basketball. Pelicans are 0-6. 0-6. All right, Warriors 3-0 at home. Suns 0-3 on the road. Thunder, your NBA champions, playing like it. 7-0, 3-0 on the road, 4-0 at home. Who wants some of Debo? And then the Clippers are, well, they're all over the board. That being said, though, what are you feeling? So let me ask you this. When you start the NBA season, do you build a rotation? You know how we broke down college baseball and we had rotations? Do you use that? I tend to, at least starting small. And what do I mean by rotation? What I mean is, while I learn about every team, every player, matchups, all that, and the same thing for the players. I mean, we're 7 games into the series, right? Or into the season. Man, we just try to brute force it and just start small, man. I like Alex Caruso. My boy hits threes. I like Steph Curry's firing a bunch of threes. They hadn't hit them yet, at least in full, consistently. But I'm not that concerned. I think Steph will find his shot. My biggest thing is he putting up the shots, the quantity to get there to 5? And he is. So, yeah. And again, this is what works for me. I'm also a dummy. So you guys might be able to start faster than I do. But for anybody that it does take a minute, it does for me too, man. So relax. All right. You don't have to know the world today. We're going to learn it together. We got a whole season to do it. Jared, have you tried the watermelon Gator Light? No, but it sounds amazing. I love Gator Lights. Now, Gator Lights can be super salty, right? I totally get it. But, dude, those Gator Lights are nice, man. I got to try it, Jared. Hey, and this information is great, too. Booker's been smashing his point total. Yeah, Devin Booker with the Suns. I mean, it feels like it's just him. He's going to have to go. Yep. Justin Booker, the only viable scorer. And so this is exactly it, right? And this is why the chat is so incredibly freaking important because, dude, there's some stuff that you're going to know more than anybody else in this chat. And we need it. Unlock it, right? So drop your thoughts in the chat. And literally, thoughts like this, like perfect, right? Because, again, we're molding ourselves to understand, fully get the league, the players this year. Because, again, you could go off what we saw last year and adjusting to it based off trades, free agency, et cetera, the draft. Yeah, we have a decent idea where these teams are. But that's why we play the game, right? So the biggest point that I'm getting at is that if you feel like it's overwhelming, okay, that's what I'm getting at. If you feel like a new sport is overwhelming and it might not be your sport, you might be a football guy or girl, right? But you like NBA and you like college basketball. You know what I mean? So what I'm getting at is that if you feel overwhelmed, that's normal. I am too. Absolutely. Right. So that's the whole point and goal of why we do it and how we get down. And sometimes it feels very rudimentary, but again, that's the only way we learn. All right. Professionals, you know what? They don't get paid. They get paid to practice. They get paid to get better. And that's what we're trying to do too. Right. So, all right. So that's the NBA. Again, we've got college football. We got a little bit tonight. We're going to talk more about that at 3 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, so yeah, let me see what else we've got. Walk through some of these teams here. Profit Capper reposted this stream. Thank you, big dog. Appreciate you, man. It means the world. Zach, it's us against the books. Yes, sir, it is. And I got to get your shirt up too, man. I got so many things I've got to update. I know sometimes you guys probably look and you're like, dude, Why is it taking so long? I just have a to-do list. It's insane, man. But yeah. Tizzle, take it now. Warriors -3.5 for the third quarter. This team smashes after halftime, especially at home. That's been printing so far. Beautiful work, my friend. Justin, also look for rebounds from Mark Williams if he is playing. Beautiful work. Yeah. Steph should. I mean, and you get worried about big spreads, but I mean, somebody's got to score. And again, yeah, that's the other thing basketball wise. Like, man, minutes. I mean, not that we're worried about minutes with Steph, but like an Alex Caruso, right? Like, I love playing Alex Caruso threes. He's an excellent shooter. He doesn't put up a ton. He can at times, but he does get minutes, and that's why I like Caruso so much. So, again, man, like the same thing. And this show is gonna feel a little bit clunky, and that's where we're at. Right? Like, we're starting brand new seasons in all of these sports. So it's going to feel clunky. Your betting is going to feel clunky. It's just going to feel different because you're betting different sports. Right? So the big point is that if you feel overwhelmed or you feel like, man, I just don't know. That's okay. That's normal. All right. You're supposed to not know. If you knew everything already, I'd be pulling you aside. We'd be billionaires, right? But yeah. So again, I just wanted to put it out there that it might feel clunky. That's how new seasons are, man. Every one of them. We've done this for years now in this sport and all the sports, right? So if it feels kind of clunky, feels kind of weird, it'll adjust. If it doesn't, then you're good to go. You're ready. I love it. Let's see. Japan, SIU Edwardsville plays today for the OGs. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Justin, I love the look for Jokic triple-double against double-digit spread teams with anything less than a top 10 center. He loves to spread the ball and rebound in these spots. He usually cashes by the third quarter. That's amazing. Even in a blowout. Like, that right there is the information that we want, right? Because everybody's going to kind of lock into different things. You're going to find exactly that, right? Like, everybody's going to find little things, and that's exactly how we get down. That's how we all get better. All right? If you watch any documentary about nature, about animals, the wild, do you know what the number one skill for living and dominating is? Communication. That's why humans dominate. We would be lost out there in the wild with no weapons. But communication is where we get it. So always remember that. Drop your thoughts in. And the other thing, too, if you're new, I mean, everybody's been here for a little while, totally gets it. But if you're new, guess what? There's no judgment in our chat. All right? Drop in your thoughts. It's okay if it doesn't happen. Welcome to gambling. All right? It's understood. This is a professional show with professional gamblers. All right. You're going to lose bets. Just get it out of your head now. You're going to lose bets. You're going to have days that are terrible. We all do. Okay. So don't worry about it. But we do try to adjust, make sure we're all right. But yeah, it's a new season, man. Don't let it stress you out. Don't let it overwhelm you. Just get to know it. Start slow. Or if you're somebody that jumps in fast, that might be your style too. They usually give you plus money for the triple-double because books like to side with the blowout factor. That's a great call. And that's information and education that you only get by losing bets. Justin knows what I'm saying, right? Like, it's like any kind of theory, right? You go through, you look, you see, you're like, ooh, okay, I need that factor, bam, got it. Justin done some work on this. That's respect right there. Let's see. If it's only bad days, you're doing all right, right? Yeah, we're gonna be all right. Okay, so, and again, look, I made a mistake on the the damn score sheet, right? Or the score sheet, the pick sheet. So Duke -9.5, Lindenwood. Nicholls State and Kentucky under 153.5. Kansas State -15.5. Steph Curry over 4.5 threes, and Alex Caruso over 1.5 threes at plus 130. So yeah, I'm telling you, look, man, I made a mistake on the damn sheet. Excuse my language, but it happens. It's new season. It's gonna be fun though. Joker hits more TDs at home than on the road. Two triple dubs. Yep, dude. Jokic, man. He's so funny. I miss his brothers. I like when his brothers were out there thugging. DJ, hit the like button. Just click on the screen, pull it down. Like AB, won't ask you anything else. There we go. Now we're talking, big boy. I like it, man. Okay. All right. I'll tell you what. We'll jump out of here. Let me get the Howie Schwab crew play of the day. I don't want to keep you guys too long. We'll be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern. We're live today at 7 p.m. Eastern. So we got 2 more shows for sure. Action. Cowgirls did it again. Dude, okay. All right. I'll tell you what. We're going to hang tight on closing out. We need to talk about this. Dallas Cowboys. It's 2 straight weeks. It's 2 straight weeks the offense hadn't been there. If the Dallas Cowboys aren't scoring, they're an unbettable team. I don't know what we do with Dallas. We'll talk about that Wednesday on the afternoon show as we go through the NFL. But if that offense goes, we have to completely change how we bet that team. Yeah, Dallas D's been, all year long. Yeah, and that's the problem. Like, we know the defense is bad, but it's like, all right, if the offense – and that's the tough part, too, is when you depend on the offense to score every drive, man. It's tough. Yeah, what is that? Jerry has said that yesterday. He's got a big trade announcement today. What is that? Cowboys are wild, man. Any Cowboys fans, like, bro, can I give you a hug or something? Like, oh my God. How did Jerry watch that game last night? Wake up and think a middle linebacker was the solution, right? He's chasing his bad bet on that trade to Green Bay. Chasing. That's what he's doing. All right. Howie Schwab, crew play of the day. Let me pull this up. I want to see where you guys went. Texas plus 9.5. Duke minus 9.5. The over of 152.5 or the under of 1.5. Let me pull this up. The results here. One day we'll have a professional producer. Until then, you got me. All right, let me pull this up. Duke minus 9.5, 58%. Over 152.5, 24%. Texas plus 9.5, 3%. And under was last. That's why I love you right there. Batty boy, good money after bad. That's why we don't chase, class. Absolutely. That's exactly what Jerry Jones is doing, man. Just chasing a bad bet. It goes out to life. We call those errors, and then a compound error. Jerry is full of himself. Needs a side dish. Oh my goodness. Says Logan Wilson is a nice upgrade, but saying that it's a big trade is wild. Unless Hendrickson was included and he backed out, agreed. And the other thing with Jerry is that Jerry's a showman. He's a pitchman, right? And it works. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys are worth what they're worth, but he's always going to hype things up. That's what he's going to do. He's going to distract, deflect. Like, that's Jerry, man. He should have traded for some grip 'em. Them boys was coughing the pill up last night. Oh my God, they were. Dude, that one fumble on what's his name, the tight end, where Arizona, either the corner of the safety came through and did like a light punch, right? So it comes through, light punches it, ball bounces, and then it took the huge bounce. I was laughing. Because football, it's so funny when a football bounces because everybody turns into like kids, like you're just trying to grab the ball. Even the most dominant athletic football players on planet Earth. It turns into Little League when the ball starts bouncing. It cracks me up every time, man. Sports are awesome. Like, do you guys ever notice that? Like, even in like big time, like college or like pro, you'll see stuff and you're like, oh, dude, we did that when we were kids. Like, it's just the game, you know? I saw one the other night. Okay, it was in the World Series where they laid down a bunt. Shohei threw it to first, and Freddie caught it, but he had to scoop it. It was in the dirt. It was a bad throw. And I was watching Freddie's face because it was super tight. Game 7, right? And Shohei's freaking out because he knew he just threw it in the dirt. Freddie saved him. And Shohei's eyes are like this big. And Freddie catches the ball, looks around, sees the runners on base, and goes, relax. I love watching the little like interpersonal communications between players because it's the same thing. It's the same thing that we all played. You know, I mean, obviously it's a higher level, but it's still sports, you know. And you got a first baseman like laughing at his buddy. He's like, chill, boy. Easy. I love Freddie too, man. AB, don't forget to update us on the glasses. I hope So yeah, that's what I got stuck with readers. That's all the guy had. So hopefully we can get it all worked out today. They did help though. The tough part is get used to that. And then obviously I'm not going to get used to those anyway, but yeah. Justin, I do wonder if the ball shape over time had just a small inch of the KSAB was talking. Yeah, that's what's awesome about it is that football on the loose, dude, it's a wild animal. On the blocked punt, right? I love when the big fellas, when the ball's in the end zone, they have to slide, but they also have to stop. Like they're gonna go off a cliff if they go on the back of the end zone. Oh, it cracks me up, man. And Matty Boy said, pro tip, make sure that he or she has the letters doctor before their first name. Go see Ricky over there at Walgreens. He'll get us all taken care of. All right. We'll jump out of here. Yeah, dude, he did block that with his neck. You know he felt that too. Them NFL footballs are hard, dude. Those things are rocks. Yeah, Fred Sanford's glasses drawer. Yes, that's what we need. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll get out of here. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. We'll be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern. We'll also be live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern for the crew exclusive. But until then, everybody, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets, and we will see you this afternoon. Thanks. Who's got it better than us? Nobody.